And we are against Pretty Power Dude. Variation plus 10. His team, a Sandstorm team, Tyranitar, Landorus, Scizor, Magnezone, Gastrodon, and Victini. Okay, I will send in my Politoed, take the lead advantage. I'm going to protect Scout uh, his Victini. He is going to use Fusion Bolt. Okay, no problem. I'll switch to my Gliscor, which will be able to take the Fusion Bolt. Expecting a U-turn here. If not, let's see, I'm just going to protect just to be safe. I don't want no random hidden power ice or anything like that. Roserade, I'm going to switch to Roserade, which is going to completely wall Gastrodon. His Ice Beam only does 29%. He has no spinner, so I'm going to set up my spikes here. As he's most likely going to switch to Scizor or Victini. As he goes to Victini, and I will go back to my Gliscor. And that tells me he's Choice Band as the Zen Headbutt did 42% damage. And I'm going to use Ice Fang this time, expecting Landorus, and I am correct. I do predict his Landorus Ice Fang it, but this time I get a Freeze Hacks. I'm going to switch back to Roserade on the Gastrodon since it completely walls it, expecting Ice Beam. Will he Revenge Freeze Hacks me? Or is he gonna double switch here? He is going to double switch. Now, I am fearing a... No, he didn't get any leftovers recovery, so that tells me that his Magnezone could be spec'd. So I'm gonna use... yeah, he was hoping for that I send in Ferrothorn, but no. But, yeah, I don't have too much chances to take. I'm gonna go with Spikes, but he goes with Substitute, and his Magnezone is not a lefties. That is very weird. No lefties Magnezone with substitute. I'm gonna substitute up if he has HP Ice in mind, but no, he doesn't have HP Ice, so my Gliscor is gonna be able to stop his Magnezone. And this time I'm gonna just go for Earthquake as he's probably gonna catch up to that and not switch to Landorus. And Landorus is already frozen, so it's no problem for me. So I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake as he stays in, knowing that. And now I'm just gonna recover back some HP with Protect, because Gliscor's HP is gonna be crucial as he has Victini and Scizor and Tyranitar, which could be possibly Choice Band. It's possible. So I'm gonna switch to Roserade, which completely walls Gastrodon. Set up spikes some more. And here we know that Tyranitar does not gain recovery from leftovers, so it could be choiced. So I'm going to switch to Politoed. Crunch only did 33%, so that tells me that Tyranitar could be choice scarfed. If not, it is probably holding that berry that weakens fighting type moves, which is pretty common because um, it's a nice counter to Reuniclus and Gengar. But here I predict him of switching to Gastrodon and use Toxic. And I'm going to go back to Roserade, which is going to completely wall. Go to my Gliscor, which is going to completely wall Victini in the rain. So this is looking really good, and it might end up as a 6-zip victory for me, as I am walling all his Pokemon. And this variation is plus 10, so I'm gonna be at a rating of 1541 if I win this. And he does have something up his sleeve, a critical hit. I'm gonna switch to Jirachi. I'm gonna double switch out to Gliscor, knowing he's gonna switch out his Victini just to gain some more recovery from the Poison Heal. So I am gonna be playing smart here. See, I switched to Gliscor, get some recovery from Poison Heal, and now I'm gonna Protect up, gain some even more recovery. As he's most likely gonna switch out, Protect is gonna fail, meaning I'm gonna be able to Protect again. And I'm gonna substitute because he is over predicting that I may switch out. But no, I don't switch out. I'm gonna stay in on my Gliscor. I'm gonna use Earthquake here. Critical hit was futile. It was not needed. Even if Gastrodon lived, this game is over. So yeah, this game is over. And my rating is 1541. And let's change up teams. Let's use my Sun offense team this time. And we are against Brood, whose team is a offensive rain team. Hey, this team looks familiar. It looks like my team. So he probably took the idea from me, or if not, he probably made it his own. But oh well, I am gonna have the team advantage as I am using a Sun team. I'm gonna switch to Ninetales if he uses Ice Beam, or if he does predict that and use a water type, it's not gonna do much in the Sun, as he does just that. I can't safely switch to anything here, so I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna use Hypnosis as he tries to outpredict me but fails and gets his Politoed slept. Slept. Gonna switch to Donphan, gonna switch back to Porygon. Gonna switch to Porygon 2. I have Prankster on lock, but I'm confused. Shit. Hope confusion does not kick in here for him. But he switches out, does the safer play, and goes to Chansey. Now I'm expecting Toxic here, so I'm going to switch to Venusaur, but he uses Stealth Rock. And now that's going to be a problem. I'm going to switch to Donphan as he's most likely not going to use Toxic here. But now he is, but I have to spin away his Stealth Rock. So that tells me that his Chansey might not have Toxic at all. If it doesn't, that's going to be really cool. Going to go to my Ninetales. He's most likely going to switch to his Politoed to bring up the rain here. So I'm going to trap it with my Dugtrio on a double switch. His Politoed's trapped now, hoping it doesn't wake up on second turn. And he has Choice Scarf. Hoping he doesn't wake up. Yes. And that's going to change up the game a lot. I'm going to go to my Porygon 2. Copy his Poison Heal. If he uses Toxic, then I will be able to take on the Toxic and recover from the Poison Heal. I'm going to double switch out here to my Ninetales, expecting a switch as he does. And now I'm going to double switch to my Venusaur, expecting Chansey. And now I'm going to use Growth. As if I can double Growth, he will not be able to switch safely to any of his Pokemon. And I'm going to Growth again. I'm going to use Sludge Bomb. Expecting Soft Boil, I'm going to go with Grout. As he does go for the Soft Boil, I'm going to weaken him a lot with Sludge Bomb, but that actually did really minimum damage if he is using the standard Chansey. If not, he probably is investing a lot of special defense, meaning Earthquake will now do a lot. But no, it does only 35%. What? That was unexpected. I'm gonna switch to my Ninetales. Since his Politoed is gone, I'm gonna use Hypnosis. Take the safer play. Gonna go to my Volcarona, hoping he double switch. No, he sets up his Stealth Rock here. I'm gonna substitute as he goes to his Landorus. I'm gonna use Quiver Dance because I am gonna be faster. But he uses Rain Dance with his Prankster. So that's gonna allow him to be faster. I mean, not faster. It's gonna allow him to subside my Sun. But I'm gonna be Quiver Dancing here. Quiver Dance is gonna do a lot. Hoping for flame body, yes. Flame body will happen eventually. It's a 30% chance. I'm gonna keep quiver dancing. I need to take down this Chansey. If I can, I will be able to win this. Quiver dance. Expecting a soft boil. If he doesn't soft boil, then he's dead now. Because now Duck Trio is gonna finish it off. And for his Tornadus, I have my Porygon, as it's gonna copy Prankster. And he should be switching out here. So I'm going to use Thunder Wave on whatever he wishes to switch. And I don't want to take a Power Whip here, so I'm going to switch to my Ninetales, as he goes for the Leech Seed. And he is most likely gonna switch out. Let's see. But whatever he switches out, he's gonna take Fire Blast really well. So he's not gonna want to switch out. He wants to stay in. Let his Ferrothorn take it. Now I'm gonna switch to my Porygon, hoping I don't get confusion if he goes for the Hurricane. But he doesn't. I'm gonna recover back because the health is gonna be crucial, as I am going to be faster than him due to Prankster. And I'm going to Thunder Wave it. And now I'm going to Thunderbolt. As he already knows I have Ice Beam, so he's not going to switch to Gliscor. And he goes to Jirachi. Now, yeah, I'm going to go to Ninetales. I don't want Sub-CM Jirachi with Water Pulse to screw me over. Fire Blast. Fire Blast again. Oh, I missed. Hopefully that did not matter. I'm gonna Earthquake. I should be able to live any of its attack. And Earthquake again. Now I'm gonna go to my Donphan. He's most likely gonna substitute here. But no, he goes for the Sword Stance, which was pretty smart. But I'm gonna use Rapid Spin first. Ice Shards will be able to break its substitute. And watch, I'm gonna just break his substitute, bring in my Duck Trio, use Memento, and then finish him off with my Porygon 2. So let's see what he does. Is he gonna keep using Sword Stance? He most likely does not know I have Memento. So he's gonna be surprised when I send in my Duck Trio on it. Ice Shard will only do like 36% as it does right now. And he's gonna want to finish me off right now with... Oh, I get lucky with a critical hit. But that doesn't matter, because I'm gonna use Memento. And now I'm gonna send in Porygon and finish the Gliscor off with Ice Beam. And that's game. Good game. And my rating right now is 1549. Let's see what my ranking on the leaderboards is. I'm on page 1 and my rank is number 19. Okay, so I'm going to end this series for the OU tier there. I know I promised you guys that I would hit 1600, but it actually took much longer than expected. One loss high up on the ladder could cost you about 24 points, meaning you would have to win about 4 battles to make it up. And that's like 2 episodes right there. So instead of elongating the series on this channel, I'm going to end it here with a rating of 1549. And I will be posting the episode of the rest of the episodes of the battles on my personal YouTube account. The link will be on the descriptions below. Right now I wish to talk about things that most viewers did not like, and I didn't get a chance to explain them thoroughly, so I will do so now. The purpose of this series is not for me to boast that I am a great player. It is far from that. I don't consider myself to be the best player. That is just being immature. I consider myself to be an experienced player. I have played competitively and studied the game for over 4 years, so I do know what I'm doing. But that doesn't mean I'm perfect. I make a lot of mistakes while narrating. The reason for my mistakes is that I'm not comfortable doing something like this before. The series I've never narrated while battling, so I am trying to improve on that. Another thing is the luck factor of the game. I get happy when I get some good luck. I like to think of it as human nature. If you are lucky on something, you obviously would be happy. And if you get outlucked, then I would be. If I get outlucked, then I would be mad. The reason for that is the same. It's human nature to feel angry when things aren't going your way. Now, keep in mind that these battles are not narrated in real time. If I were to narrate the series after I record it, then the narration would be different. I would acknowledge how crucial the hacks may have been because I would have already know the outcome of the battle. So if I get a burn hacks from a skeld on first turn, then I may feel uneasy because the burn hacks is going to make winning much more difficult for me. I would also like to apologize if I sounded arrogant. I am, of course, talking to myself when narrating these in real time. I mean, no disrespect to my opponents. If I get hacked, I do not directly complain about it to my opponent because it's the game's fault that I am getting hacked. So I'm not complaining at my opponents, I'm complaining at the game itself. So you should never scold your opponent because of bad luck. You should scold the game because Pokemon is a game filled with chances. Things aren't always going to go your way. So I hope you guys can acknowledge why I act the way I do when unfavorable luck gets in my way. I also have a tendency to help people. I receive many messages every day from people asking me to help them. I almost never have the time to help them out because I'm a very busy person. I have college, applying for medical school, and a lot of other stuff with my personal life. I decided to make videos of me battling during my winter break when I had some free time so I can share my knowledge with everyone when I can, and this was the best way to share my knowledge with a wider audience. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this series. And again, I would like to say that I'm not the best player out there. It's impossible to be the best in a game full of luck. I'm just a 20-year-old person that lives in New York, is a biology major, studying to become a doctor, who plays Pokemon when he's bored. And if you want to learn more about me and have any questions regarding my personal life or my Pokemon career, then I have placed the link in the descriptions below of the Pokemon Online Well thread. The thread contains information about my personal life and my Pokemon career, and you are allowed to ask me any question you like. Thank you for watching this series, and be sure to thank the amazing crew for all their support in keeping this channel alive.